Now, General Gage, as governor of Massachusetts and military commander of all the forces in America, was not a fan of the colonists. In fact, he believed that the colonists were lesser than British citizens. Several years earlier, when he was just military commander for the colonies and when he was in New York City, he wrote a paper to Parliament recommending, among other things, that it would be easier to govern the colonies if all the firearms of the colonists were taken away. So now as governor, he's been sending troops out into the countryside on a regular basis, both to intimidate the local towns and also to make it commonplace to see redcoats marching about, so they wouldn't raise an alarm. In fact, as a show of disdain that Gage had for the colonists, he had once warned Patriot leaders, if there is a single man of the king's troops killed in any of your towns, he would burn it to the ground. So Gage is sending spies out into the surrounding towns in 1774, 1775 to determine where the towns had stored their munitions. He learned in the town of Concord, just west of Boston, there was a large supply of gunpowder, cannon, and munitions. Now, by the way, one of the ways he might have learned that is from Dr. Benjamin Church. Benjamin Church was on the Provincial Council of Massachusetts, which was a council formed after Gage disbanded the normal government. Church was also on the Committee of Safety, and he knew all the plans. He knew where things were. And he was leaking, we find out later, years later, that Church is leaking information to Gage. So Gage determines to go to Concord and seize the gunpowder munitions.